Hi everyone, I've been a trainer for over 20 years. I work with Hollywood actors, artists, and everyday people who are tired of excuses and ready to get in real shape. If you want more daily routines, nutrition advice, and no BS fitness guidance, make sure you follow and subscribe because I put out new content every week to help you build the best version of yourself. One of the most requested topics I get is how to lose weight the right way, not the fast way, not the lazy way, the sustainable way. And today I'm going to break it down for you in a way that actually makes sense. Let's get one thing straight right away. Training matters, but nutrition decides everything. You can train hard every day and still be overweight. You can even have visible abs and still be unhealthy. Weight loss comes down to what you put in your mouth, period. There's no magic workout that fixes a bad diet. People love to argue about ratios 50-50, 70-30, 80-20. None of that matters if you're not handling both sides correctly. Training builds the engine. Nutrition decides whether that engine actually runs. If your nutrition is trash, your results will be trash. Simple as that. Now here's where people get confused. They want secrets. They want hacks. They want shortcuts. There aren't any. There is no magic pill. Every diet you've heard of works for one reason and one reason only. It puts you in a calorie deficit. That's it. You burn more calories than you consume. You lose weight. End of story. But just because something works doesn't mean it's smart or healthy. You can lose weight eating junk food every day, but you'll feel terrible, perform terribly, and your body will pay the price long term. So let's talk about what actually matters. A calorie is a unit of energy. That's all it is. But where that calorie comes from matters more than most people want to admit. If one person eats 1500 calories of ice cream and another eats 1500 calories of lean protein, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, yes, the scale might move the same way. But one body is being fueled, repaired, and strengthened, while the other is being inflamed, depleted, and stressed. That's where macronutrients come in. Protein, fats, and carbohydrates. Protein is non-negotiable. It builds and repairs muscle, supports recovery, and keeps you full. If you're not prioritizing protein, you're already sabotaging your progress. Fats are not the enemy. They support hormones, protect your organs, and help your body function properly. The key is choosing the right sources and not drowning your meals in garbage oils. Carbohydrates get a bad reputation, but they're not the villain. There are different types. Fiber-rich carbs like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains help digestion, control hunger, and support overall health. Starches like potatoes and rice can be great fuel when used properly. Sugar, on the other hand, hits fast, spikes your blood sugar, and leaves you hungry again. You already know which one you're eating too much of. So how do you actually apply this in real life without losing your mind? Here's what I do. I eat 5 times a day. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Nothing fancy, nothing extreme. I aim to eat every 3 hours. But if it turns into 2 or 4, I don't panic. Consistency matters more than perfection. I also think in 4-day blocks. That's 20 meals. Out of those 20 meals, 17 are on point. Clean, balanced, intentional. The other 3, I enjoy myself. No guilt, no shame, no spiral. That's how you stay sane and consistent for the long term. You don't need to suffer to get results. You need structure, discipline, and honesty with yourself. If you're overweight, it's not because you lack information. It's because your habits don't match your goals. Fix the habits and the results will follow. This isn't about perfection, it's about accountability. You don't need another diet. You need a system you can stick to. Eat real food, move your body, stay consistent, and stop looking for shortcuts that don't exist. If you do that, not for a week, not for a month, but as a lifestyle, your body will change. And more importantly, your mindset will too.